So hey guys, before I get started, hands up who has a Tableau Public profile at the moment. Okay, so about half of you. So hopefully by the end of this short little talk, I'll have convinced the people who didn't raise their hand just then that they desperately need to go out and make a Tableau Public profile. And everybody who already has a profile, hopefully you'll learn some really cool other ways you can use Tableau Public to promote not just yourself, but also the company you work for or the clients you work with. So when I say Tableau Public, I'm sure most people think of the free version of Tableau, right? The free software that is Tableau Public. That's only half of the story. Tableau Public, in my mind at least, is really the platform you can publish visualizations up to from both Tableau Public, the free version, but also the Tableau desktop versions of Tableau. And the great thing about that is it builds this community, right? So it's a place where people can publish visualizations and then share them. So that's the real gem that Tableau Public is. And it's also, you can tap into that when you are using Tableau Public in a corporate sense. Because really, Tableau Public is Tableau's hidden product, right? It's the coolest thing Tableau has, in my opinion. And not just because I work on the Tableau Public team, though we are pretty mad. But it's also a really great value add, if I'm allowed to say that, product that you can use commercially as well as just personally. So here we go. This whole talk, and I should have turned to the screen first, is why you should do it in public. Okay, first, do it at home. So most people here who publish to Tableau Public, I'm pretty sure, with the exception of Dharma, use it to, look at data sets they find interesting. We've heard about a five-a-side football team that's looking at data that, you guys find interesting. So this is the type of stuff that most people use Tableau Public for. So you can use it to express your views and creativity in a way you probably can't at work. I mean, if most people's offices let them build amazing looking visors like this, and this is by a guy, Johnny Walker, who lives up north, I think most people would never dream they worked anywhere else. However, looking at sales profit margins of office supplies in the East usually doesn't allow you this level of creative outlet. So this is a great way, if you're interested in data, if you have any interest, use Tableau Public. Just go crazy. You learn shit, it looks amazing, we love it, do it. You can use it to join conversations. This visualization, while not as anywhere near as design-wise impressive as the previous one by Johnny Walker, this is by Chris Love, and this was published on the BBC's Live Ashes feed last year. So he's used Tableau Public, he loves cricket. He was pulling down cricket stats during the game, quickly visualised them, and the BBC put a call out. Hey guys, it said on Twitter, what do you think of this match? And he replied back with his visualisation. It's a fantastic way to get involved in larger conversations online with the world. This is like writing into the editor on steroids. So it's a really cool way to get part of wider communities, and who wouldn't want to be retweeted by the BBC? It's something I aspire to, and damn Chris for having done it before me. But as a Tableau Public lets you join conversations using data, even in places like cricket, where you wouldn't expect data to be the central point. And for all of us who, are data experts, we do this day in, day out, what better way to actually show your mad data manipulation skills than actually using Tableau Public as a live repository for your CV. It's a living proof that you can do all these amazing data things that you say you can when you go for a job interview, let's say. This is an extreme example. This is by Mark Jackson. His whole CV is on Tableau Public. It's maybe a little bit more masterful than most of us would aim for, but actually using Tableau Public is a fantastic way to add to your CV. You can actually show, not just say, you can do these really interesting and complex data manipulations, calculations, designs, and what be it. So do it as living proof of your technical skills. So you're doing it at home, now let's do it at work. Now, I know most people, if you think tabloid public, you're putting data out there in the public, crap, 1 minute left. And that's usually the realms for NGOs, non-profits, and government agencies. But who here works for a company who has a blog? Most people. Who here works for a company that puts out annual reports and white papers? Most other people as well. Okay, so actually, pretty much everyone in this room works for a company that has data that it puts out there in the public space already, albeit possibly as a PDF. So you can use Tableau Public on 2 places. Firstly, on your company's own website. Use it to show, not just tell your skills. This is the blog site for the Information Lab. They're a company that sells their data consultancy skills. What a better way to show that they actually have really cool data consultancy skills than using them live on a blog. But this could equally be for Tesco, who say we are market leaders in retail economics. There will be lots of publicly available statistics that they put out. And why not put them out in a really forward-thinking, interactive way than as a white paper that nobody will probably honestly read in this digital age? And talking about being forward-thinking, making your PDF digital reports actually digital is a great way to show that you as a company are forward-thinking. This is EY International Tax. Not what most people think is synonymous with forward-thinking, cutting-edge technology. And they had a pretty boring set of white papers that they put out, updated every month or so, with the latest international tax updates, right? Global law updates. Unsurprisingly, that part of their website, while very interesting and pertinent to their clients, got really low hits, right? Not the most exciting thing. And so what they did is they transferred these white papers and PDFs into an online Tableau Public viz, which is really engaging, and they love it so much that they have been asked, I've heard, to talk at conferences outside of EY about how to turn sort of statistics into engaging materials. So there you go. International tax is actually the cutting edge. And last thing, you can do it on other people's websites to promote yourself, your company, or your clients. If you have data that's about, global trends or trends within a topic, this is looking at, LendInvest is looking at housing prices. This is published on This Is Money, which is a subsidiary of Mail Online. This is marketing that you can't pay for. The amount of people who are going to see your logo, LendInvest, it's huge. And it's a great way to get information you already have out there and to an audience who probably wouldn't go to the LendInvest, your own website. So it gets you a much wider viewing platform than you would otherwise have. And lastly, this is the coolest thing I saw last year. You can use it to wow your clients. This is Infosys. They're a data consultancy company. And they were helping ATP Tennis with their official match statistics last year. Right? Everyone likes tennis. You have the, hit rate, the RPMs of how quickly Federer bashes the ball back across to Rafa. But they decided, instead of just handing these dry numbers out to reporters, they built an interactive visualization that you could match players up and see how hard they hit the ball back to each other. And they actually use this in their sponsored conference room, and that's Thomas Berdych, who is, at the time that photo taken, world number 5 ranked tennis player in the world, checking out, as I've drawn my massively obvious arrow, their data visualization. This is PR that money can't buy. So using Tableau Public is a great way to get you engagement with world-ranking tennis players. Probably a bit of a stretch to say that, but anyway, hopefully I've convinced you all to do it in public. So thank you so much.